Samantika Bose, who is ISI B Start rank 8 in female category.
And I also kept texting Krishnendu sir for the papers, for checking those papers. And I replied he did not even take half an hour to reply my messages.
Oh, you were scoring 16, 17 in that region. So one to two problems on an average. And
like my technique used to be wrong. Like I attempted 4 problems, but the writing used to be wrong. So I got them wrong.
And how did you improve upon that writing? All right, everyone. So we have Samantika Bose, who is ISI B Start rank 8 in female category. Samantika was our full math mastery student. She had joined when she was in 11th April, and she had joined full math mastery 2026 batch. Is that right, Samantika? 2026
Yes.
batch, yeah. So welcome, Samantika. How do you feel? Congratulations, first of all. And how do you feel about the selection?
Thank you, sir. This is a dream come true for me. I'm very excited, seriously, to go to the campus to enjoy the life there.
Awesome. Great. So Samantika, so how did this journey start, right? So when did you get fascinated with ISI? When did you decide that you wanted to get into ISI?
Like, first of all, in class 9th, I had watched some YouTube lectures of yours on like pigeonhole principle and various topics. And this was one of the things I was fascinated with. And then I gave IOQM in class 10th for the first time. And then I was also enrolled in the RMO camp of Vedantu because that was free for all. And then I couldn't qualify RMO, but then I had a love for mathematics and I did not have much inclination towards physics and chemistry from the beginning. So I felt this would suit me.
Okay. So, and how did you, think about this course, full math mastery? Where did you learn about this course?
Sir, I saw it on YouTube. I had seen some interviews of like those seniors who were part of this batch.
Oh, so now you are also a part of this batch. So maybe some student down the line is going to go to you. Okay. So which senior, do you remember the name?
Video. First, I think it was Arnab Sanyal and some others were also there. I don't remember their names exactly.
Okay. So you got motivated and you joined this course. How was the experience in full math mastery overall, Samantika, for you?
Sir, that was amazing because from the beginning only tests started in class 11. So they helped me a lot. Like the tests, they were curated in such a way, like not all the things we had done in the class, like all the techniques we had to apply, we had to do it on our own. So that was a very good thing. I learned a lot from the tests.
Okay. Awesome. So this is where I want to stop and tell all the viewers that, and this is what we say openly, right? So the content that we do in the class is different from the content which comes in the test because we want students to experience that kind of environment. So again, we are always going to put something without telling the students that even if we've not taught them, so that they're able to apply it on their own. So this is what Samantika is talking about. Okay, Samantika, so again, carried forward. So yes, so after the syllabus got completed and Krishnendu sir took over the UGB classes and everything, how was that experience?
Sir, those were really helpful for me. There were various new things that I learned in the class, and I remember even the MCQ test, the UGA tests that were taken at the end. Like there were many topics I hadn't known before. Like there was a summation of HP. That was the first time I remember I learned that from the test after appearing for that. So those were and I also kept texting Krishnendu sir for the papers, for checking those papers. And he replied he did not even take half an hour to reply my messages. So like that was amazing for me.
Awesome. So again, Samantika, so we were discussing there are very few girl students who take up mathematics at this level, and then the ratio of girls in IITs, ISI, these in top institutes of India is very less. So I'm very sure some girl somewhere is going to see this video and going to get inspired. So what is your message to the students who are going to prepare for ISI 2027, 2028? And anything from your learnings, from your experience, from your preparation you want to share?
Well, so first of all, the thing that's required is the love for mathematics. That's we cannot discriminate within a boy or a girl whether he can take it or it's just the passion.
Mm.
that you have to do. Like, I remember I hadn't completed the tomato book full because there were things that I didn't like. And sometimes I switched to black book because, and in fact, I did the calculus Cengage book completely because I liked that. So,
Yes.
like,
So
I
whatever book you
did
like, I
things,
mean, you should try to complete that fully. Yes.
yeah,
So tomato you hadn't done,
not fully.
not fully, but you had done some portions. But
Yeah,
so one book you'd completed. Okay.
yes,
And what about the tests in full math mastery? Did you write most of the tests?
yes. But at the end, yeah, I did most of the tests.
Okay. And all the subjective ones also?
Subjective ones, not all. I think I had missed two.
Okay. And how was the score?
My
Particularly at the
score
last part
was in
and also the
uh,
start. So what was your journey like? So how did your score start in full math mastery
that
and how
was
did it
the
end?
same.
Oh, it
That
was
was
same.
same from the beginning to end. Yeah, 60s and 70s.
Oh, you were in
Neither
60s and
in
70s throughout.
yeah, and in
Hmm.
one test at the end it decreased to 40 something. That was a too difficult test for me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. And what about UGB?
UGB, I think 16, 17. It was like this.
Or 16,
I did
17?
yeah,
16, 17?
16 or 17.
UGB 8 problems I'm talking, the subjective tests.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you
It
were
was
scoring 16, 17 in that
yeah,
region. So one to two problems on an average.
yeah.
And
Like
how
my
and
my technique used to be wrong. Like I
hmm.
attempted four problems, but the
Hmm.
writing used to be wrong.
Oh,
So
okay.
I got them wrong.
And how
Like,
did how did you improve upon that writing?
sir, I used to see the solutions from after the test. The solutions used to be given, and then I used to contact Krishnendu sir like for the problems, and then various problems from this book, that book I used to do, and also the previous year questions. I solved every question of UGB ISI.
Great, great, awesome. And how much did you attempt the final paper ISI UGB? How many questions?
5.5.
Oh, so from one to two problems, final exam you solved five and a half. So
Yes,
that must be a very proud feeling. You are on an average
yes.
doing one, two, three problems, and in the final paper you were able to attempt five and a half problems. You by the time you came out, you would I'm almost sure that you would definitely get through.
No, but my first paper did not go that well. Again, that was in the 60s, so
Oh, okay.
I was a bit scared.
But congratulations, Samantika. Super proud of your performance, and I'm sure the way you've conducted yourself is going to inspire a lot of students, particularly girls, and a lot of students are going to get motivated by your journey. And wishing you all the best for the next 5 years in ISI, and hopefully you'll do really well as you've been doing all your life. So
Thank
thank you for sharing your experience, Samantika.